Okay, good morning dear students. As you know, we have solved exercise 1.3 in previous class. Now I am going to take here division of integers. Dear student, division of integers, we know that a division of integer is the inverse operation of multiplication. Division of integer is the inverse operation of multiplication. See, let us see an example for whole number. See, I am taking here one small example. First one, 1. Example 1. 3 into 5. When we multiply 3 into 5, we are getting here 15. Now, you divide 15 by 3 and you divide 15 by 5. See here, first one I am dividing here 15 by 3. 3 ones are 3 5s are. Okay. What is the answer here? 5 is the quotient. Okay. Second one I am dividing here 15 by 5. 5 ones are 5 3s are. Quotient is 3. Okay. You observe here. I am dividing 15 by 3. 15 by 3 and I am dividing here 15 by 5. We are getting here quotient 5 and 3. Now we can say for each multiplication statement of whole numbers there are two statements. Okay, there are two statements. See, dear student, you observe this table and complete it. See here in this table you have one column multiplication statement and you see this side corresponding division statement. Okay. Dear student, see, you complete this table. You observe this table and complete it. See, one column we have multiplication statement and second column we have corresponding division statement. Dear student, we have so many examples in this table. Now you fill these all problems. You complete second complete column. Okay. Dear student, I am taking here next 3 or 4 example. You observe these all example. Okay. Now I am taking here example. Okay, dear student, I am taking here examples. See here, you observe these two examples. See, first one, minus 20 dividing by 5. Okay, this is the negative integer. This is the positive integer. See, when we dividing negative integer by a positive integer, we divide them as a whole number. After that, we want to put a negative sign before the quotient. See, observe this example. Solution. Minus 20, this is the negative integer. This is the positive integer. I am dividing here first complete whole numbers. 5 ones are 5 4s are. Okay, we got here quotient is 4. We have here one negative, one is a positive. See, after dividing whole numbers, we have to put here negative sign before the quotient. Okay. See, I am putting here before the quotient negative sign. Now you observe second example. In this example, we have one is the positive integer, another one is the negative integer. Dear friend, here also when you dividing one positive integer by a negative integer, we have to divide complete whole number first. After that, we have to put the negative sign before the quotient. You observe this example. Solution 50 minus 5. Okay. See, when we dividing 5 ones are 5 10s are. Okay, 5 10s are. We got here quotient is 10. But we have here one negative integer. So when you dividing positive integer by a negative integer, after dividing the whole numbers, we have to put the negative sign before the quotient. So I am putting here negative sign before the quotient. Now we can say that a divided by minus b is equal to minus a dividing by b, where b does not equal to 0. Okay, dear student, next I am taking here another 2 examples. You observe these examples also. Okay, dear student, you observe this one example. In this example, I am taking 2 also negative integer. See, denominator also I am taking a negative integer and the numerator also I am taking here negative integer. When we dividing negative integer by a negative integer, okay, when we dividing one negative integer by a negative integer, we have to put in the quotient, in front of the quotient, positive sign. Okay, see, let us you observe this example. Solution. See, minus 12 minus 6. See, here numerator also we have negative integer, denominator also we have negative integer. When we dividing negative integer by a negative integer, see here, you observe this one. 6 ones are 6 twos are. First, you divide complete all numbers. After that, you put in front of the quotient positive sign. See, 6 ones are 6 twos are. Here, what is the answer here? 2 is the answer. We have here negative sign, so we have to put here positive sign before the quotient. This is the answer. Now we can say that minus a divided by minus b is equal to a dividing by b when b does not equal to 0. Okay, dear student, next I am going to take here properties of integers. Okay, dear student, next I am taking here properties of division of integers. Dear student, first I am taking here commutative property. As you know, commutative means transfer or change, order of a number you change. Those we will call commutative property. See, in the division, we have to observe here when we changing the order of integer, we are getting the same answer or we are getting the different answer. Let us you observe this example. First example I am taking here minus 8 divided by minus 4. First one example I am taking here solution. See here solution. When we dividing negative integer by a negative integer, we have to put the positive sign before the quotient. See here minus 8 divided by minus 4. 4 ones are 4 twos are. What is the answer here? 2 is the answer. Here I am putting here positive sign because we are dividing negative integer by a negative integer. So I am putting here positive sign. Now I am changing the order of integer. See, I am changing the order of integer. First I am taking here minus 4 dividing by minus 8. See, I changed here order of integer. When we dividing minus 4 divided by minus 8. See here when we dividing 4 ones are 4 twos are. We are getting here 1 by 2. Okay, see answer you observe here both answers different. Okay, in this problem we got here 2 is the quotient. In this problem we are getting here 1 by 2 as a fraction. We are getting here quotient. So from this example we have to understand here division is not commutative for all numbers. When in the division we are changing here order of integer, we are not getting the same answer. So division is the not commutative for all number. Okay, dear student, next I am taking here when we dividing any integer by a 0. See, let us see one example here. Let us observe this example. When we dividing by 0. See here, I am taking a small example. When we dividing by 0, what will we get? When we dividing 2 by 0, we are getting here infinity. Okay, next if you dividing 0 by 2, okay, what is the answer here? Answer is the 0. So we can say that any integer divided by 0 is meaningless, and 0 divided by an integer other than 0 is equal to 0. For any, see this one, for any integer a divided by 0 is not defined, but 0 divided by a is equal to 0 for a does not equal to 0. Okay, dear friend, see, let us see next one. if you dividing any integer by 1. See one example. Example 1. Yes, one. Okay, let us see. When we dividing by 1, when we dividing any whole number by 1. See one example. See, I am dividing here 3 divided by 1. See solution. When we dividing 3 by 1, what we will getting here? 1 3 again we are getting here whole number. When we dividing a whole number by 1, it gives the same whole number. Okay, see, let us see if we taking here negative integer, what we will getting here. See, I am taking here first one negative integer. I am dividing here negative integer by 1. See, let us see another example here. Example 2. This is the example 1. See, I am dividing here minus 4 by 1. See, again we are getting here minus 4. 1 1 za, 1 4 za. Okay, we are getting here 4. But we have to put here negative sign. Because as we discussed previous problem, when we divide negative integer by a positive integer, we have to put negative sign before the quotient. So I am giving here negative sign. When we dividing any whole number by 1, that answers we will getting the same whole number. Example, we got here again 3 as a whole number. Here also in this example also we got here minus 4 as a answer. When we dividing any integer by 1, we are getting here same whole number. See this one, for any integer a divided by 1 is equal a. Okay, next. Dear friend, next we have to observe here, if we dividing by minus 1, what happens? Let us see one example. Okay, dear friend, now we have to observe here, when we dividing any integer by 1, what happens in the answer? See, let us see one example. I am taking here one example here. See, example first. One example, minus 8 divided by minus 1. See, I took here both are negative integer. When we dividing negative integer by a negative integer, we are getting here 8 is the answer. Okay, as we have discussed in previous point, when we dividing negative integer by a negative integer, we have to put the positive sign before the quotient. So when we dividing any integer by minus 1, we are not getting here same answer. So dear friend, we have discussed here so many points in this class. I hope you understood all points. In tomorrow class, I will solve your exercise 1.4. Okay, thank you.